what the is wrong with me? We're pumping up the volume to 90 degrees.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to Startup Weekend Germany. It is awesome to have you here. So how many of you are excited and wanted to pitch something but didn't feel they are confident enough? Well, we have some amazing people lined up that are confident enough. They will speak to you from the internet, fully virtual, contactless. So no infections, but all the fun. Get excited. It is time for the pitches, but apparently not everyone could have made it. So we needed to make a decision in order to keep this as personal as possible. So the organizing team had to make a sad decision. We needed to get some people out of the ones that are actually going to pitch tonight, meaning we still love your ideas. They are entirely great. And Lingi will talk about that in a minute. Lingi, by the way, is the other facilitator who will be guiding you through that program these days. They are amazing, but this is about teamwork and fighting the virus together. So it's about unity, about uniting, meaning we need to focus on actually building teams and not everyone working on something different. That would be weird, right? So you don't want to be all by yourself the entire weekend. That's what everyone does. And then nonetheless, you don't need Startup Weekend to be alone. So welcome. And here is Lingi with all the great people that sadly couldn't make it.
Thank you very much, Chris. Hi again. Welcome all of you. We're part of the AMA at the Town Hall session. Very cool to have you tuning back in. As Chris mentioned, it was a very tough day today. We had to chop some of the ideas down to make it a more manageable piece for this weekend. Obviously, logistically, it's quite hard to accept 30 different ideas and try to form teams around it virtually online. So we had to chop it down to a manageable chunk. But what we thought would be really good is we've invited some people to come through and pitch their event live, just so that those who have registered for the event come in, tune in, have a bit of a feel for what the events, for the ideas are. But special mention, I did want to give a shout out to those that did not make it. So if you're tuning in and you submitted your idea, this is a shout out to you. Click a tree, achieve my goal, achieve any goal. What happens next? Thrive at work, code, IKS, if I'm saying that right. Atisha Collective, Life Advisor, Digital Italia, and Keep 1 Meter. So if that was you submitting that idea, unfortunately it did not get through this round, but that's not to say that it does not work, that the idea wasn't valid. Some of the criteria that we put through this was relevance for this particular event, feasibility, what we thought would be doable for this event, considering that it is online, and then also relevance as well. So again, we've done our best as an organizing team to put this together. So hopefully we've put forth 18, 19 of the best ideas. So with that, I'll pass it back over to Chris.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lingi, for the kind words. We really do love and appreciate you. So here's my heart. Thank you so much. One last thing before we start. This is going to be an amazing experience, and we want all of you to follow just some basic rules that we put up. First and foremost, always give 100%. Like, we're not here to sleep. We're not here to bore people. Always 100%. If you're on screen, 100, 10. I don't have a third hand, but, in wrong direction. 100, 100%. Also, be nice to each other. This is about unity, so don't be a dick. I have not said that live. Anyways, be nice to each other. This is going to be awesome, and we will make this an amazing experience for you. If you have anything that disrespects these rules, please do let the organizers know, and we will make them dance live on the internet. That's our promise. Well, it's going to be tough, but that's my promise that I try to keep. Okay, let's get started with pitching, I think. So is everyone ready for the ideas? Cool. So let's start with the first one then, which is Sören from COVID Data. Let's go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sören from COVID Data Info. We are a social impact initiative, and we have a goal to systematically collect information about symptoms to help medical research improve prediction models. So therefore, we already created a web app tool, which is up and running. We are 90% done. We still want to improve. With your help, we want to get some more visibility, work on how we can actually improve the questionnaire and help medical research finding good results in fighting COVID-19 today. If you are out there and want to help us, mostly engage with us regarding some kind of development features that we could still include. Also can work with us together on gaining more visibility. And finally, we are looking for a partner who would like to take over the project at the end and distribute the data that we collect anonymously to medical institutions around the world. We work globally, and we are already a team that operates from 7 different time zones. Thank you very much.
Yay, that's definitely 100%. Good job. Next one. Let's continue with where we have here Zelchka with helping Super Bear Dog to save the world.
All right. It seems like Zelka is having a little bit of trouble getting into Zoom, so I will have to be Zelka for her particular pitch. So apologies, Zelka, if I get anything wrong. But Zelka's idea is called Helping Super Bear Doc to Save the World. And if that team name doesn't get you, I don't know what will. A little bit to describe her idea is helping remote workers to work from home with small kids using the power of gamified storytelling. So I'll let that sink in for a little while, because again, I don't have any more information because I'm not Zelka. But if you've got kids at home, like any parent, you would want to know how to keep them entertained. So there's some type of gamified aspect in there as well. So help Super Bear Doc to save the world. Zelka, back to you, Chris.
Awesome. If that doesn't catch you, maybe there is Vladislav with ShopGuru mobile app.
Okay, so hi. I have a bit of a problem with my camera. Something happened. I don't know exactly what, but I can't flip my camera. If this doesn't work for you, I can just cut the video and just have the microphone on.
I mean, just continue. Go
Okay.
on. It's your 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, hi. My name is Vladislav. I am from Serbia, and I am the co-founder of ShopGuru. ShopGuru is basically we are a startup in Serbia that was doing something similar in the grocery retail industry, but due to the COVID crisis, we had to pivot, and something we have pivoted to is the ShopGuru mobile application. So basically, what a ShopGuru mobile application is, it is a mobile application that helps people grocery shop safer and faster through our mobile app. So the app has 3 distinct features, which is find, check, and pay. So you basically, when you enter a store, you can use our app to find all of the items that are in the store using a map of the store. After that, you can just check all of the grocery items that you want to buy, and then you can use the app to pay for everything. Why is this important for COVID? Well, because one of the main sites where people can get infected are pharmacies and grocery stores, because everything else is shut down. And the problems that people face in the grocery store are basically touching the products, waiting in lines, and physical exchange of money. So all of that can be solved through our mobile app. Yeah. So that is the main thing that
Awesome.
we're doing.
Thank you so much. So first people in chat started responding. So Neil is like, are you from Australia? Which is a beautiful comment. Thank you so much. Awesome. Great. So now there is Christiana with Go On Live, which apparently has some gender problems, I think.
All right. I don't believe that Christiana is on here, so I'm stepping up once again, and I am going to play the role of Christiana. I really do wish, for the sake of all the viewers and everyone on here, that Christiana could have been on here. It would have been far better than what I'm about to deliver. So, Christiana, we appreciate your idea. It's called Give on Live. Give on Live is essentially, she states here, many live stream resources are available to help isolation effects. However, they're not easy to find or share. So I'm assuming that it'll be something in that realm of helping, get live stream resources all together for those of us who are feeling a little bit lonely. Again, Christiana, I apologize for not doing a better job, but hopefully that explains the idea. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch with Christiana with Go On Live.
No worries. I mean, someone actually has to put in your face everywhere as a facilitator before every one of the participants takes over. So awesome. Thank you so much. And now we have Lucien with WeShop.
All right. This is Lucien over here. Damn it. I really hope that, I really wish that Lucien would have come on board. But anyway, here we go. I'll play Lucien now. WeShop. So the idea that Lucien has submitted in is an application where you can choose your grocery store and list the items that you can buy and then deliver them. So something around supermarkets, efficiency, in that vein. So if you're interested in supermarkets and you've just wanted a more efficient system, please contact Lucien, and the product is called WeShop. Back to you, Chris. Chris, you're on mute. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
So for everyone, like and subscribe, if not only for the idea, but also our channel, so you get updated when we do stuff on the internet again. But now, as far as I'm concerned, we have someone on the stream who actually can present his own ideas. So thank you so much, and all eyes on Roman with VoiceMed.
Hey, everyone. I am Roman from VoiceMed. So the problem today that we are all grounded like small kids. So we are all at homes, and this is happening because our governments and we do not know who is infected and where. We don't know about our neighbors, about ourselves even. So we all feel unsafe. Now, just imagine if we could take our phones just like that, speak to it, dial a phone number, speak to it, sing to it, or cough to it, like, and then our AI-powered software would compare your voice against the voice of infected people and would give you the probability of you being infected or not. Instantly, from anywhere, anytime. Even your grandma could do this, right? You don't need a smartphone for this. It's like an X-ray, but for your voice. So now I'm looking for experienced team members who would be bringing this idea together to life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and greetings to space. Awesome background. I see Lingy putting on another face already, because of here is Mohammed with Cough Super App.
Yep, another one again. My name is Mohammed now. Mohammed, I wish you could have been here, but hey, I'll do my best to present Cov Super App, if I'm saying that correctly. So Cov Super App, it says here, Mohammed is describing the app for managing and fighting the crisis while engaging multiple stakeholders. So take that as you will. Multiple stakeholders. Any future crisis using digital innovation. Okay. There's probably a lot more to that, but that was given in the elevator pitch, which is essentially what we're describing now. So if you're interested in that multi-level stakeholder engagement, again, I wish Mohammed could have been here to describe it a little bit better. Please contact Mohammed under Cov Super App. Back to you, Chris.
Yeah, and welcome to Felix with OneGuard.
Yeah, hi, this is Felix from Berlin. Yeah, we thought about an app which handles the problems we recently have seen in Germany quite a lot. We call it Hamsterkäufe in Germany, or panic buying. And it's interesting that most people bought toilet paper and face masks, but what the app is doing is that you can plan your emergency stocks so that won't happen again. Actually, the German government is asking us to store several tins of food and some equipment, but nobody does it actually. And the app targets three things we think which are a problem why people doesn't do. So the first thing is that all these plans for grocery for food stocks is they don't cover your nutritions, your preferences, like if you're vegan or vegetarian or whatever, or you have some allergies. Secondly, you can't build any groups, like I have 3 children and maybe a dog I have to take care of. And third, which is the main problem, I think, you are not able to manage these stocks. So if food's coming close to the best before date, you should use them and refill your stock. And with the app we called OneGuard, the plan is to handle all this in one app. So you have the planning, the shopping list, and the managing of the emergency stocks. What we need is our programmers, app developers, who can do the background for this, the technical background. So happy to see you and get a private message. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. This must sound like crazy on the stream, but I don't care. It's also getting a little hot in here, so bear with me if I'm getting, well, not entirely naked. This has to be YouTube friendly. Also, give it a stretch. It's been a long day, so move yourselves a little bit, get that body moving. That's great. I see all of the ones in the stream moving. Lingy is doing some power shots in there. Awesome. Let's continue with the next contestant, which is Work for Sharing, presented by Olga.
All right. Hey, this is weird because I saw Olga in here before. I was definitely having a chat with her. But anyway, for whichever reason, something happened between the tech check and now. So I will present your idea, Olga, and hopefully I'll do it some justice. Olga, Work for Sharing. So essentially, in a nutshell, Olga writes here, it's an online platform helping companies to find friendly partners for sharing employees. Cool, sweet. In a little bit of the description, it says here, companies are not only limited with the direct platform's client, they get access to all organizations which show their needs in employees on different internet resources of Germany. Cool. So it's kind of a way to be able to share employees if you become free or not, is my take on it. Again, hopefully I've done it some justice, Olga, but if you have any interest around that, please have a look at Work for Sharing. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks. And I've seen some of the people on the chat in YouTube being like, hey, the meeting is locked. I'm sorry, but we had to lock this meeting for people to not go entirely crazy while we are streaming. So we are entirely sorry for this experience, but for everyone else to enjoy this. This was sadly the thing that is on our programming. Also adding to the list of rules, please do be on time. We have to make this as smooth as possible. We are sorry. In order to do this justice, please, if you have questions, Olga is in the chat, so you can ask her in the chat on YouTube as well. Put in all your questions, go onto the live chat, ask questions. This counts for all the other teams as well. Communicate, go on Discord, please talk to each other. It's all about unity and us talking and communicating. So join Discord, join us on YouTube, in the chat, do message everyone. Every one of these contestants and these ideas is able to answer all of your questions right in YouTube and right in Discord, I am pretty sure. Let's continue with Artem for telemedicine versus COVID-19.
Hi, my name is Artem. I'm from Kiev, and I'm going to share my vision about how telemedicine can help during the coronavirus pandemics. So we all know the healthcare system is overloaded right now, and it's a heavy load which lies on shoulders of our medical workers. And we have a solution for that. We would like to make telemedicine more accessible with mobile application, which would use chatbots in order to schedule meetings for those who absolutely need it and provide a remote consultation for those who don't. It will also contain the video chat between doctors and patients in order to reduce the risk of contamination. And that's basically it. That's our idea. Of course, we have a great team. It is named Iriscan. We have some cool people around, but we wouldn't mind some help with chatbots powered with AI. And if you feel you are into this, please refer to me. I will let you know what to do next. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. Thank you for all of the ideas. And I'm so amazed how international this is. Like, I know Startup Weekend Global is doing this in so many countries at the same time, and you're all coming to us. I don't know how that happened, but this is so amazing. It's brutally amazing, to be honest. Yeah, and here is Veronica with Reort. I don't know.
All right. Seems like Veronica's not joining us today, so I will play Veronica now. Reort. Veronica, I wish you were here. Reort. Let's see. Underneath the elevator pitch you have put here, I would like to develop an app to provide to orthopedic patients a tool of continuous rehabilitation after orthopedic surgeries, traumatic injuries, and etc., when patients are not able to have rehab services on site. So it sounds like the perfect opportunity to those who have either experienced this before around injuries and not being able to get to a specific place or not. If you're interested in anything around that idea, Veronica at Reort is who you want to reach out to. Back to you, Chris.
Fantastic. So again, get that typing going. Go to the chat, ask all your questions. And then now we have Oleg with Delivery Angels.
Oh no, back to me again. Sorry, team. Let's see. Oleg, wish you were here. Oleg, so Delivery Angels. Let's have a quick read of what Delivery Angels is about. I think you can kind of guess it. So Oleg has put here, lack of food and essential delivery problem solving via self-organized local delivery service. So I don't think that idea needs too much explaining to anyone. If you're interested in anything around that local delivery and getting food out to people during this time, please contact Oleg at Delivery Angels. Back to you, Chris.
Almost canceled the program. Yes, thank you so much, Linky. We should get you some Perücken, we say in Germany. So some weird hairs to put on for all the genders you're playing. Also, some people in chat mentioned a great idea. If you didn't make it into the call and you want to do something on video, please feel free to send it to us. Like, just email germany@startupweekend.org, maybe put in some WeTransfer or any other sharing platform, Google Drive, whatever. Send us the video and we can upload it to YouTube and share it with anyone else in a playlist of all the pitches for the ones that Lingy pretty much volunteered to, well, I forced him to, but volunteered to do them. So essentially, if you want to be on a video stream as well, get this done as soon as possible because tomorrow is team forming time. Keep that in mind so you don't have forever. And time is the only crucial and critical and blocking element we have. We focus on the schedule, be on time, and it's great. So send us the video as soon as possible. We upload it to YouTube. We put that into a playlist, and then everyone else can see all of your pitches as well. Last but not least, we will also share all of the ideas in a spreadsheet that all of you can go through later today. But without another ado, here is Christina with Contract Track.
Hey, Christina here. Probably not Christina, but hey, wish you were here, Christina. Contact Track. You are going to be sick of me by the time this finishes. So Christina has put here, Contact Track is a digital solution on mobile phone to identify and contact people who have been exposed to the virus. Again, this is a very relevant topic, especially in light of COVID-19 and with everything around here. So it seems like there's a digital app or mobile phone solution for this who have been exposed to it. So if you're interested in anything around tracking and using digital tech to be able to do that, please reach out to Christina on Contact Track. Back to you, Chris.
Perfect. Again, because of I get so many messages at this time, Germany at startupweekend.org is your path into being on this YouTube channel and being included. Again, we have to do this in a streamlined way. Otherwise, this gets out of hand and we lose control over all of this. Let's continue with Sharan and Daniel from Sumuch, I think.
Nope, I think you've got that perfectly. That's a little bit of a typo from me, so apologies for that. Sharon from Schmook. Hopefully we're saying that right, Sharon. I believe you're not on the chat right now. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll push it through. Sharon on Schmook. Schmook is all about online learning. So she says here, online learning is often not individualized and lacks social aspects of learning that are a major drawback for a large portion of learners. Schmook addresses this problem by offering a MOOC platform, I see what you did there, Sharon, that incorporates social learning at its core and personalized content using AI. So that sounds something around the education space for Sharon under Schmook. So users believe that she put MOOC there, which is very clever play on words, if I have to say so myself, Sharon. So thank you very much for that idea, and apologies for the typo, just for the organizer's point of view. There's one more idea under there, but we'll come to it at the very end. I think there's one more team that we're missing, Chris, but I'll fill you in on the end on that one. Back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. Again, we and I personally do appreciate it so much for you to be here. And now let's continue with another one, which is Benjamin from Route Designers.
All right. Benjamin calling in here from Route Designers. Wish you could be here, Benjamin, but hey, I'll pick up the slack where I can. Route Designers, let's have a quick read about this. It says here, Route Designers, grocery stores, again, grocery stores are mostly underserved by distribution companies due to the high cost to serve and the limited working capital by store owners to stock up. Our B2B marketplace idea offers convenience and flexibility to store owners to place orders on the platform and get deliveries in the shortest time possible. So that's really cool. It seems like a B2B type of solution for the back end of supermarkets to try and get their stores stocked. So if you have any interest around that, reach out to Benjamin on Route Designers, depending on where you're listening in from. Back to you, Chris.
Awesome, and please do keep yourself in because I have a question to you. I have something on my wrist because I wanted this as a daily reminder. Potentially, we can even make this a rule to Startup Weekend. Here it is. It is weird in this camera, but it spells. Can you read it? Think big. What do you think? Are these guys thinking big so far?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's pretty big. I think this is pretty big stuff, but I'm open to be proven wrong, Chris. I'm open to be proven wrong.
In this regard, Be Hungry, here is the last two ones coming in live before we start with the ones that pre-sent the pitch. Here is Phoenix with Quabena with Phoenix, sorry.
All right, I'll play Quabena. Apologies if we're saying that wrong, Quabena. With the idea called Phoenix. So let's have a quick look at what Phoenix is. Phoenix, providing an online website mall for small to medium enterprises across Africa by developing affordable, highly customizable and professional looking websites to guarantee their presence in the global marketplace with an assured audience, as most small to medium enterprises are put off by costs and lack of access to developers. So if any of that kind of tickled your fancy, and you want to jump onto that idea and help Kwabena, if we're saying that right, Kwabena, push Phoenix forward, then get in touch with Kwabena. Back to you, Chris.
Perfect. And we have some recommendations about the ones that missed it today. And you are thinking about a channel on Discord. Let's make this even bigger and 100%. Again, we will get all the videos that you send us on YouTube into a playlist. And we will not put it into a channel, but we will post it into announcements as a URL. So everyone who sends us a video about their pitch will be in that YouTube playlist. You can even upload it to YouTube in your own account and just share it with us that we can put it into that playlist. And then you will be announced on our Discord all around the internet. This playlist is there for eternity, meaning you will be on it and you will not leave it up until you delete the video by yourself. Last but not least, in terms of being live, here is Philip with Vocals for Science.
All right. Thank you. Last but not least, hopefully, this is Philip here calling in from Hamburg, Germany. So let's imagine what if we could detect COVID-19 with nothing more than our voice and our smartphone. Sounds science fiction? I guess it is. It really is science fiction. And we're developing a healthcare intelligence software that uses vocal biomarkers like voice, breathing, and coughing noises. Thereby, we enable maybe hospital workers to protect their frontline workers. We help nursing houses to save all of our grandparents. And in the long run, maybe we could enable healthcare and especially authorities to early detect COVID-19 symptoms in public spaces like libraries or buses. How does it work? What is the magic behind? With means of sophisticated algorithms and pattern recognition, our algorithm can detect what the human eye can't hear. That's what we aim for. And with nothing more than a smartphone. The algorithm will calculate the probabilities of the COVID-19 infection quickly, cost-effectively, and that's important and independent of the location you're in. So in Africa, in India, like in Germany. What's the USP? Vocal biomarkers have an amazing potential in transforming the way we detect and treat viruses and respiratory diseases. So unlike the PCR test, the antibody testing, COVID-19 detection will be fast and especially cheap and can thereby be used and enhanced on scale globally and wherever you are around the world with less of costs. The team, who's the team behind that thinks that can make the vision, the very big vision, not just become fiction, but reality? We're an interdisciplinary team of medical doctors, data scientists, software engineers, and experienced Silicon Valley trained entrepreneurs living in Germany, supported by a strong network of medical doctors and a medical advisory board. What's the progress? I'm not talking just about a big vision. I'm talking about a vision that's in execution mode since nearly 2 or 3 weeks. We have been selected by the federal government of Germany to join the accelerator program Vir versus Virus. And since yesterday, we're a proud member of the XPRIZE Alliance of Pandemic Innovators run by Peter Diamandis and all these cool Silicon Valley people. Yesterday, we have launched vocalsforscience.com, the web app, where we plan to use it to pre-clinically record a total of 50K speech, voice, and breathing sounds based on data donations from subjects to detect the patterns and train our algorithm. So it's for labeling purposes. Our next step will be to prove the efficacy of the vocal biomarkers in a clinical trial, which is very essential for bringing these medical devices to market. And now we come to all of you out there. If you want to help us make our vision become reality, please donate your vocals on vocalsforscience.com. Spread the word and maybe join the team during the startup weekend, especially on UX side. Thank you very much.
Yes. Awesome. Lingy, did we forget someone? Is there more?
I think that is all it. Right after Philip was pitching, and you take a gulp of that drink, Philip. Right after Philip was pitching. Well done, by the way. I think that is it. We'll shift on over to the videos for now, and we'll get those who couldn't or weren't able to actually be a part of this, or there were tech issues in the background. Let's load up those videos if you've got them ready, Chris.
I got them ready. Again, also they will be on YouTube for everyone to watch and go in. Also, all of the ones who pitched today, feel free or feel invited to send us a video retrospectively or upload it to your own YouTube channel if you already got one and want to keep that traction going. Like, we don't care for the likes. This is a one-time event, but you potentially care. So we want to give back to you. Post it on your YouTube and we just link to you. That's probably the best idea. And without further ado, you can go enjoy your evening drinks, whatever you feel like. Go to that family. Here is the next ones.
Hello, everybody. Here's Christian and there's Johannes. And we're really happy and proud to share with you today our idea, Change Pioneers. So today's COVID-19 crisis is uncovering two major trends. On the one hand, we have an increasing amount of individuals who are willing to volunteer their expertise and skills. On the other hand, we also have an increasing amount of social challenges and critical needs. So while it's true that there's a lot of hackathons going on, there's not truly an online standalone solution that facilitates the social aware individuals to identify social challenges, for instance, in emerging markets. So that's why we envisioned to build with you a new social innovation platform that not just creates this visibility, but also focus and enables the formation of multidisciplinary teams and also ensures a higher outcome of the solutions that match the critical needs.
So while Christian's strength lies in his background in management combined with the newest technologies, I am a biomedical engineer specialized in user-centered design. We would love to work with a multidisciplinary team because we believe in the strength of it. And at the end of the weekend, we would love to deliver also a prototype. That is why we are searching for a front and a back end developer. We believe in this idea because it's not only relevant right now during this crisis, but furthermore, it will change the way we tackle social challenges. A big thank you to Techstars for organizing this great weekend. We are looking forward to great ideas and have a lot of fun. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye and welcome to our team.
Okay, and back to us. Thank you so much for watching and sending in these videos before we got started. Like, it's much, much, much appreciated that you took the time and effort to do this today. Remember, we love you. Be nice to each other. Think big. And always, 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 what was it, Lingy? 100?
100%. Give your 100%.
Dude, it was like 1%.
Damn it. Give your 100%.
100. Yeah. Stretch yourself. Enjoy the music that will play after we are done here. Please be nice to each other. Join us on Discord. If you have not received an invite for Discord, go to germany@startupweekend.org and send us an email and we will get you on there. I promise. I see myself answering hundreds of emails, but still, I promise I will answer to each and every one of you to get you on Discord as soon as possible. A little bit of a schedule. Tomorrow, or even starting today, on Discord, you can start forming teams. So now you see all of the ideas and you can start collaborating, figuring out, what do I need to do somewhere? How can we tweak this? How can we make this even better? talk to each other, build great teams up until tomorrow. And we kick off the facilitation at some point, and Lingy knows the time very specifically. So I will give back to him. Here is his closing thoughts. Thank you so much for coming. We really, really, really appreciate and love you. Be nice to each other, 100%. Keep that in mind. Thank you so much. And back to Lingy.
Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm just going to say what Chris said, basically. Congrats for everyone for pitching today and coming on board. It's always going to be a little bit tricky running a first time ever one country startup weekend. There's always going to be some tech issues. So we appreciate your patience as we stay through this. But just to echo on a couple of Chris's points, right now, please jump onto Discord. I think we've got about half of the people left that are still yet to join. And if we can go by anything, it's that tech will always fail you. No, I'm just joking. But please get on early, have a little bit of a play around with it. There's a whole bunch of people who have already signed on and have started to chat, which is great. You'll see the different channels on the bottom around introducing yourself, getting to know who the mentors are, and asking any questions that you have. So I would encourage you again, please jump onto the Discord platform. You would have received it through your email that you signed up with via Eventbrite. Couple of closing thoughts from me. Tonight, make sure that you get on board. You'll see the team lists on there. Tomorrow, the organizing team will get together and figure out some of the stuff that we need to do throughout the day in preparation for the 6 p.m. live YouTube video. So you'll see us back again. We will provide you with the link. And then what we'll do is we'll kick off 6 p.m. tomorrow after the workday for those who are still working when we actually do it live. What we'll then do is walk you through what to expect for the rest of the night, and then also let you fill you in on the information that's going to come through on Saturday and then also on Sunday. So we'll be here to make sure that you're all squared away and that you know what's happening. But those are the final thoughts from me. Make sure you get social. Tag, retweet, all of those things. The wider that we can spread this throughout Germany, the better off we'll be. So that's me tagging off from Berlin here. That's Christian over here, who's just signed off already. Thank you very much for joining in, and we'll catch you all tomorrow night. Boom, from the team in Berlin.